Hello, my name is Oracle Laura. I'm a psychic and a medium. I'm located in Vancouver, BC, Canada. As a psychic and a medium, some of the interesting things that happened to me, of course, I talk to the dead, or the dead talk to me. I can enter a home and know if it's being visited. I've lived in haunted houses before. I don't know if it's more they're drawn to me because they know of my abilities, or if I'm just sensing what's already there because of my abilities. Sometimes it's one way and sometimes it's the other. But yeah, the perks, I guess you would say, of being a psychic and a medium is that I do talk to the dead and I get to meet famous people. I have learned to, I was asked by missing persons. I work with the police and I work with missing persons as well, and missing persons once asked me if I can conjure, if I can actually ask to speak to a particular person. I didn't know I could do that, so I thought it was a really interesting question. I thought, well, I'll try. I don't know. So I did try, and oh my gosh, it actually worked. I was able to talk to the girl they asked me to talk to. And when I reported back to them, and I said, well, I don't know, I'm hoping this was her, but this is what I dreamed. And they said, well, you're right on 12 things. So that proved to be effective. I was actually able to call on someone. So one person I decided to call on was Marilyn Monroe. And when I woke up, I'm the biggest skeptic of all. I like to prove things beyond a doubt, make sure everything's exact and accurate. And you know, I looked into all the information she told me, and everything was exactly as she said, everything. So it proved to be really her, and it was interesting. It was interesting that I could call on someone and meet them. So I've called on some people, and some people just came to me. Patrick Swayze came to me a couple different times, and it was before his death, so I did know before the public he was going to die. That's sometimes hard to deal with. Hard to deal with knowing that someone's going to die. So I do have information that he wanted to convey, which I'm still holding for the right person. Michael Jackson came to me the day before he died, so I didn't really get much notice, but the things that he told me did come true, and the things that he said about his death. So I'm also holding on to that information for the right person. It was sad. I always had a connection with him and felt that I'd like to meet him one day, and so that's not the way I wanted to meet him. So it was sad meeting him in that way, but I'm happy to help him any way I can. Elizabeth Taylor was a good friend of his, and I knew many years before she died. She came to me a few times, and the things that she told me, you know, it's sort of personal and it's sad, but it's things that she told me about her life. And Lance Armstrong, I don't understand why he came to me, because he's not dead, but the things that happened in the dream, it was a couple years before, and it did come true. He was in a race, he was going up a hill. It looked like France or something. It was really steep hills, and he was winning, and everyone was angry, and they said he was cheating. They said he was cheating. They were so angry. And so when it came true, I thought, well, that's interesting. It did come true, but it was long before it all happened, and he's not dead, so I don't understand that one. And Miley Cyrus was a couple weeks before it happened, or maybe it was about a week. I have it in my dream book, because I write down all my dreams. And it was about Miley Cyrus. I wrote down Miley Cyrus, and she had said, you know, she was showing me how to dance really sexy on stage, and I thought, well, this is inappropriate. Why are you dancing like this? And she was showing off that she thought it was fun, and then it came true. So again, I knew before it was going to happen. I don't understand why she's not dead. Usually only the dead come to me, so you know, I don't really pick what I dream about. You know, I can conjure and I can ask to dream about particular people now that I've learned that I can do that. But usually I don't control who comes to me. They come to me, and I just write it down, and then I try to solve it. But those are some of the perks. I get to travel. I've been to exotic places. Usually it's not a good thing. Usually it's about an earthquake or a hurricane before it happens. And like in Egypt, you know, there was the fires, and I knew that was going to happen, the fighting and the riots. That came to me in the dream about a week or so before it happened. But I do travel for free. I get to go to those countries and I get to meet those people, and it's like being in a movie. You know, when you're dreaming, it feels like a movie, and then you wake up and you realize it's a dream, and you're like, oh, that was interesting. I wonder why I dreamed that. I write them down and then they come true. It's different for me. I dream differently than other people. Hopefully this information helps you in some way, gives you a little bit more information about how it works, or if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My name is Oracle Laura. I'm a psychic and a medium, and I'm located in Vancouver, BC, Canada. I can be found on YouTube and Facebook, and I do have a website. I am found on Google. Just simply type in my name, Oracle Laura, and you should be able to find me, no problem. Thank you very much.